Okay, so today I happened to watch a video by Michael Salla um, on YouTube, and on there he was giving a discussion that he was having with an individual who is military, and he gives the location of this military base in Antarctica. And this right here is the exact coordinates. And as they're saying, like this right here is some form of a landing field, and this is some kind of a base. It used to be the one of the German hierarch, military bases that they had at this point, and this is supposedly the base here. Okay. Now, one of the things that I did want to note is I did happen to, when you look in the region, you actually see, there's a point here. Looks like there could be a pyramid over here, and over here there's a three-sided triangle over here. Okay, so we're taking note of this region, and I've really done everything I could to try and really zoom in on this thing, but it'll only let you go so far. So this is, and of course it gets all pixelated. They don't want you to see it, but okay, I can kind of understand how somebody could see that when they're looking at it. But for me, I would, of course, my whole ordeal is I'm going to try to prove somebody wrong, because that's how how they're proved right, or I'm proved wrong, or they're proved wrong. Here's another one here from Zoom Earth, and I don't see that anywhere over here, but it does look like there's some tracks that kind of come up this side and down this side of the mountain, which is very odd and peculiar. And as you can obviously see, everything is kind of slightly distorted and pixelated, but I don't see the square buildings in the runway right here, right smack in the middle, like we should. Okay, so nothing is here except maybe a point here, a point here, a point here, and a point here. So it looks like it could be like a pyramid right on top of this thing. It's possible. Okay, and I don't know how much further to let me zoom in, but yeah, that's pretty much all we're going to get from it. Okay, so just to make sure that I know we're in the same area, but, well, uh-oh, it doesn't like me looking at it. But over here should be the three-pointed pyramid. Yep, there's a three-pointed pyramid right here. Okay, so we are in the right area, and it's just not here. But I am seeing almost like a big snowflake right here, like the tip of a snowflake, and coming over here. So there could be like some kind of like a star fort, an ancient star fort right here. Then I come over here to Living Atlas 2. Well, you can see it over here. Hit pause and write this down if you want to. And again, I don't see anything anywhere except for this here. It looks like it's coming up this side of the mountain and down this side of the mountain, like some form of a two-track of some sort. But this is a big mountain, so I don't know how well that would be considered as a two-track. It's definitely doesn't look like it's level, and I don't see any of these buildings. I do see some squared patterns over here, so it's really kind of difficult to say. Now, once again, I know that I'm in the right region, because when we come over here, we'll see the little three-pointed pyramid, if this thing catches up in time. Yep, and here we go. There it is. There's that little three-pointed pyramid. So we are in the right region. We are in the exact right location, but I'm not seeing it here either. Now, I have tried using many of the different filters that it gives you over here to try and look at. You can look at color infrared, you can look at SWIR, and I'm still not seeing anything on this, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now here I came to this filter where it's panoramic, which shows in black and white, right? I'm still not seeing that, although this looks like these could almost be wings with like something round here. Or this could be like an entrance, a door, maybe. Underwater features are more visible. Oh, let's try this one and see what it looks like. Yep, still not getting any better. Try this one here. Just shows the blue from the mountains, and I'm just not really seeing it. Rock formations being emphasized. Color infrared. yeah, I'm just not seeing it here, folks. So I don't know. It's either everybody's getting screwed with, or maybe Google Earth is the one that's being screwed with, just to kind of screw with us a little bit. But I'm not finding that, and that's one of the things that I encourage everyone to do, is to do your own research. Take what you're seeing and research it yourself. Try and find multiple sources. Now this right here is agriculture. Agriculture is bright green. Well, what is this then? That don't make no sense. But yeah, I just thought I'd kind of bring that to you for Antarctica. Let's see if we can find some other interesting things in Antarctica. Now, for some reason, Google Earth happens to be the best one so far for clarity, if you will. And it's kind of frustrating because they blot out what they want to blot out. As we can see right here, what are we looking at? We are looking at something very familiar for Michael Tillinger and his work with the stone circles that they had. I mean, these are very, very similar to the stone circles that Michael Tillinger has been finding all over South Africa. And I'll get back to that here in just a minute. I'll actually show you guys some of the stone circles that he's found. But this is in Antarctica. And I went to these other maps that I have, Zoom Earth and then Landsat Antarctica app, and I could not find anything. But this is an eye view. It looks like this is cleared up water, and this looks like some kind of a building. I went to Dragalski Island and started looking around, and I actually kind of found that. But Dragalski Island is actually off to the left. But you can see these patterns that are kind of developing here, but it will not let me get in nice and clear. So this one is not going to be any good for us. But this one, this is actually very interesting. I'm not able to zoom in really close to see those stone circles on this, but what I did find, what it looks to me like trees. Check this out. This is going to act all wonky until we actually zoom right in on it. And then it actually clears up. Watch it make a liar out of me. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now this is the water. This is water. What is this? These look like trees. To me, they look very much like trees on islands. Do you guys see that? And it's melting around and running off. These look like trees to me. They don't just look like black rocks. Just thought I'd share that, but let me show you those stone circles. You can just literally go to stone circles in Africa, and here they are. They're all over the place. Look at these stone circles. Does this not look familiar? Does that not look like about the same kind of technology as this? It's got to make you wonder what's going on, right? You guys stay safe, folks. Remember, love is the only way forward.